featured Heatwave.
Evening, the pollen counts are well up in the medium range, mainly for pigweed, also for elm. That should be the case as we go through tomorrow as well. Tropics are getting active. We have a hurricane, 85-mile-per-hour winds. An upper-level high-pressure system, the clockwise circulation around that will turn this to the north by the time we get to Saturday, and then a weather system arriving in the westerlies off of the U.S. East Coast will pick this up and turn it out to sea, so that will not affect the U.S. There's another developing system just moving off of Africa, perhaps a little bit further south than the path that Danielle is taking, and that would be something we'll have to watch a little bit later on in the time frame. The changes for us are quite noticeable coming up. There's a frontal system which extends from Minnesota south and westward across the central plains and the south-central portions of the Rockies, ahead of which is the hot air that impacted Texas. Even in Oklahoma, Hobart was 107. Wichita Falls got up to 107. It got up to 108 degrees today in Graham, Texas, west of Dallas. Temperatures, though, are much cooler behind this frontal system. It's only in the 50s, 54 in Custer in southwestern South Dakota, Dickinson, North Dakota, 54. And this system, the upper-level wind flow, is driving this south and eastward towards us. And by the time we get to Wednesday, when this wind shift arrives, it looks as if some moisture over the Gulf of Mexico will start to move westward, so the atmosphere won't be quite as dry as what we saw today. So we'll see cloudier conditions. Even tomorrow we'll start to see more clouds pop up, but then when the frontal system arrives, there may be enough moisture to get a few showers here and there as we go through Wednesday and Thursday, and the wind shift will drop temperatures. It's starting to look likely that it will be noticeably under the 100-degree mark, although we should still make the 90s. There's a cool air mass which came through the Great Lakes into the Tennessee Valley. The south and western edge shows up as these lines of showers. Then the hot air over Texas, and the approaching system from the Rockies now moving into the Great Plains. That will be the change that we'll see on Wednesday and Thursday. Still hot, though, in our part of the country, but you can clearly see the cooler air which is moving southward, and that should keep us well under the 106 that we saw today. Everybody easily made 100 degrees, still over 90 across the area except for Heavenville, closer to the Gulf. Air still fairly dry with dew points in the 60s. The latter part of tonight will be a little bit more humid. So one more day where we have the hot weather, then the cooler air mass moves southward, and with enough moisture from the Gulf of Mexico, I'm showing with the green, the chance that we could get a few showers as we get into Wednesday and Thursday. So tomorrow we'll start to see a few more clouds, and then Wednesday and Thursday would be the best chance of seeing some hit-and-miss showers around the area. Upper 70s tonight. During tomorrow, temperatures about 105. It would be a bit cloudier than the bright, sunny conditions we saw today. I may be high with those mid and upper 90s. It may be more like low to mid 90s Wednesday and Thursday with a chance of a few showers. Then we get back into the upper 90s to near 100 by the weekend.
Okay, thanks, Heatwave.